I worked for a long time as a sign painter, and I found that having a creative job didn't drain me of creative energy. I found it actually very energizing. So at the end of a day of painting signs all day, I would actually go home and create more art. And most of what I do at home is comics. I'm Justin Roof, and this is The Work of Art. This comic in particular, this is Heroes and Lovers. It's a romance comic about a woman who works at a PR firm for superheroes. These are all drawn with my chalk markers. It's actually a paint marker with a chisel tip, which is what I use to get all of those little details in there. This is the main character of Heroes and Lovers. I just drew it on paper and then I transfer it onto the chalkboard and I just go over my drawing in color. My rule for Ronnie was like she always has florals and she always has a collar. So I wanted to give her a lot of different variety in her looks, but still kind of stick to like a certain kind of aesthetic. So this is pretty much how I make my comics. I usually start by sketching the whole thing out. I might sketch a face a bunch of times until I feel like I really like it. And I'll kind of roughly lay out where I think the text might go. And then I'll redraw the whole thing, tighten it up a little bit. So another thing that I do is I do these little painted magnets. It's old collateral from the grocery store, stuff that got recycled that they weren't gonna use anymore. So I just took all of these and decided to make them into small canvases. So this one right here, I just started with a big fat blue marker and a fat green marker. I use paint markers to create these. And for the bird itself, he's a cutout. So I just glued him right on top. And then the whole thing is just one big marker to do the red, and then I get a little chisel tip paint marker to do all of those little details. So I never really use brushes. Everything that I do is essentially, it's just like drawing.